If you live within Manhattan, watch Real Talk Self, your reliable source for society news, entertainment, lifestyle, and faith. Fridays at 5:30 p.m. on one of the channels listed here. You can always watch the show worldwide. It streams live on mnn.org, Channel 4, and HD. Be sure to stay connected with me via social media at Real Talk Self TV Show, at Ihesiah versus Ihesiah. I have a wonderful show for you today. I'm going to take a break, and when I come back, we are going to dive into the Society News segment of Real Talk Self. Even if they don't have the right to, they are demonstrating and protesting and making their voices be heard on the streets, on social media, and throughout various other outlets. Those who are qualified to protest and give speech and marches and, let their voice be heard, they are taking advantage of their rights to do so. There isn't anything major going on where we have to be fearful or frightened about. It's just people wanting to make sure that those in power are being accountable and being careful with their actions. But what it all boils down to, if you are thinking about how things are really supposed to be done, not based on feelings, not based on, it's for example, like you don't play basketball, like literally. Maybe you do know how to, but professionally, on a professional level, you're not signed to a basketball team. All right? And even if you are signed to a basketball team, more so, I'm talking about in this instance of those who aren't signed to a basketball team. So you're watching the basketball game and you're like, what defense, why didn't you shoot the ball? Shoot the ball, and you dictate how the player should play the game. But you have never been on the basketball court and have the mantle upon you to bring your team to the championship, to bring your team to the next level, to bring your team to getting a championship ring, so on and so forth. You have always been a fan, a spectator, and so be it. You might be a good fan and you just are very excited when you're watching the game, and you can see from your standpoint on whatever monitor you're watching the game on that these players need to be up under the basket to receive the ball in regards of a rebound situation, and different ways that you think that would have gotten them a point, so to speak. You are yelling at the device that you are watching the game on, right? But 9 times out of 10, if you actually went on, some of the people who are yelling at the basketball screen, the device that they're watching the basketball game on, if they got on an actual basketball field to on an actual basketball court to play the game, they wouldn't probably have done better than the people who they were saying should play better, And then once the team wins, they're like, yes, they won. They're so good. And even the commentators are so annoying sometimes, like they're player hating on a certain team. And then when the team begins to do well, they're like, yeah, they're doing well. They really played good. And it is so hypocritical in a sense, but the adrenaline rush that people feel when they're watching a game is understandable. So we let it slide, and then the next game is even intense, and we're more intense with our critiques and our cheers or applause, so on and so forth. Well, in every genre of life, whatever field somebody is performing in, other people are going to spectate. Other people, whether they have ill feelings or not towards the performers, they are going to say, you should do it this way, you should do it that way, they should do it this way, they should do it that way. And so then there are some people who feel strongly enough about their opinion and their criticism that they take action by protesting and finding ways of all sorts to make their voices be heard. But if things were supposed to be done in the right way, if it's done in the right way, it's that whomever is in authority, what you're supposed to do is support them and uphold them and pray for them and, wish the best. Like, even on your job, you don't go to work and talk bad about your boss and the company in front of your boss's face, or make a big spectacle in the cafeteria or at the team meeting, the reflection meetings, the luncheons and the business meeting and the business staff conferences. You don't make a big spectacle, because guess what? You want somehow to be somewhat optimistic, because if for some reason you're using your bad mouth and goat mouth in your company, talking bad about your company, talking bad about the owners and their children and all of that, and the company goes bankrupt, you're out of a job. I mean, you could get fired, the company could be out of a job because of your bad reviews and things like of that nature. And then you have to start all over to find a new job and things like that. So a lot of us shut our mouth. It's not that we can be bought, sold, nor bribed. Is that even though at times we might feel that the decisions being made could be better if they were done a different way, we still keep hope alive, and our suggestions in the suggestion boxes and the meetings and the conferences and the cafeteria conversations are kept to a minimum in regards to negativity. Some people blatantly just, I don't care as long as I get a paycheck. And some people do value the company and want it to continue because they get good benefits, their family get good benefits, the pay is good, and they don't want to start over. They have their nice houses, their cars. Even if it's just a minimum wage job, people are happy that they have something to make ends meet. If it's, whether you're making start off wages or a 6-figure, a 7-figure, a million-figure income, people don't just willy-nilly speak on things that pertains to their livelihood just any whole way. You don't speak on your family. Your children could be bad as yaws, like insanely rebellious and disrespectful, God forbid. But you don't go around telling people, my wayward children. You don't talk negative about your children. You still find ways to encourage them. You still get them ready for school. You still get them situated and sorted out. You still give them an opportunity in life. You still try to make the best for them. You still try to make a good life for them. You still put your best foot forward every day for them. Even in your marriage, if you are working on your marriage, you still put your best foot forward. You still have hope. You go to counseling. You do what it is that needs to be done. You take vacations. You do all sort of things to keep hope alive, to keep things going on the up and up. You should take that stance with every area of your life. Your personal life, your family life, your relatives, relationship, your friends, everything. And your city, your town, your country, your state, everything, you should take that approach. Want the best. Have the right perspective. Let your intentions and your motives be in right standing. Not with society and the statistics of society and prejudice and discrimination, but the right standing of the humanity, the human part of who you are. I'm not talking to dogs and animals and things like that. I'm not talking to them. I'm not talking to creatures with instincts. I'm speaking with human beings, with people who are created with a heart and mind, wisdom, knowledge, understanding, intellect, instincts too. We have all of the capability to be rational, to know that we are more than just this shell that we're in, that we're a spirit being, that we are powerful, we are fearfully and wonderfully made, and our tongue speak life. How many times you've heard about The Secret and the key to success, and motivational speakers have told you that what you say you receive, what you say you achieve, what you believe you achieve, what you think about you bring about, so on and so forth. It is like that. And wherever you were born and you are here in this country, you're not heading back to where you were from. So you shouldn't be steady talking negatively about where you are, since you don't want to go back to where you're from. And by all means, if you want to go back to where you are from permanently, then do so, and voice your opinion from there. But once you're here, I just feel that you should roll your sleeves up, and that's the only time you should get dirty, is when you roll your sleeves up to help for the betterment of everyone, for your household and for all households. Not because you're stuck in your ways that doom to this person no matter what, and not seeing the good that they are doing, on either sides of the spectrum. On both sides of the spectrum, there are good being done. And the good that's being done should be honored. Give honor where honor is due. To thine own self be true, okay? So with that being said, I'm going to take a break and I'll be back with the entertainment segment of Real Talk Self. Welcome back to Real Talk Self, our inner entertainment segment. And I'm forever going to play the Chosen trailer. A new trailer is coming soon, and you can look forward to seeing that aired in the entertainment segment, because The Chosen, it is a biblical series that is relevant to today's society. It is not a series that is inspired by the Bible. It is actually a series that tells you about the Bible and its principles, and it is so relevant to today's society. Every person can relate. No matter what your beliefs are, you can watch it and get the message and understand what the writers and the producers and every person involved in this production is saying, what they are, what the cast is relaying to you. Even if you don't take what they are relaying to you and apply it to your life, or if you take what they're saying to you and apply it to your life, either way, you can for sure say that what you have watched is not far-fetched or animated, that is ridiculous. It's not. I mean, we watch so many TV shows and movies where you're like, TV is such a liar. Like, how is that possible? But with this, you can see that, yeah, that could happen. And it is so informative and so motivating and inspirational. I urge you guys to watch The Chosen, watch this trailer, and also watch the music videos that follows. Please go to my YouTube channel. It's Ihesiah versus Ihesiah. And you will find Kingdom playlists. Check out all of the videos, like, subscribe, comment. Also go to the artist page and like their videos, support them however you can, follow their pages, so on and so forth. And after these videos, I will be back with the lifestyle segment of Real Talk Self.
And let's bring out Jesus. All right, one more. Here we play.
Keep your promise, world dark. Try this, do that, show me, impress my people, you know. And then you save more of the face-to-face. It shouldn't be too aggressive. It's more of like a, please do what I'm doing. See any troubles?
I'm coming in with big horses. I'm stumping on the devil like Kurt Franklin and all black forces.
Hold up, yeah, and I'm covered in the blood. That mean the king gave me an endorsement. And I got that key from Romans 3. Let me cite my sources.
Take him to school like Mr. Feeney. Teach about God, I don't trust no genie. Every day I tell God to clean me. I don't wanna catch no heebie-jeebies. Might as well just watch me. Do it, ain't nothing on TV. I been living this word. Now the word on the street just like graffiti.
Word on the street is that holiness bag. They wanted my soul, they offered in cash. They bought it in bloody and giving it back. I'm up in the sky whenever it crack. I got that oil on me, in fact. I fire from bush and I don't mean I rap. It's the new era, I don't mean I cap. Sword of the spirit, I don't need a strap.
Hopping up out this bed, I turn it on. Soon as I wake and pray, I tell that cat to be gone. Feeling so good in church, it been too long. Devil don't come back, I know what you want. We got victory, tryna make sure I don't take no L. They more rich than me, but I can't tell. Holy blick with me, bring that word like I'm in jail. Demons blitzing me, boy I can't tell. Gotta wait your turn at the table, hold your horses. I'ma go last supper, I'ma go full course, yes. And when we step, it gotta be big, it gotta be Norbit. Oh, how am I ugly? I'm looking like God, I gotta be gorgeous. Hey, yo, everything I say is no beanie. Real black sheep in a Lamborghini. Put to the church like Coach John Cena. All black tent, you cannot see me. I got that Bible in my trunk, throw it in the street like bootleg CDs. Put it on the block, come on, get a word in the street just like graffiti. I'ma roll this high but no GD. And I've been tripping since CC, wait. I've been tripping since TC, wait. Overtime like I need me a break. Got hands on me like it's TSC. I'ma wait on him like it's GTA. And he coming back, it might be today. Man, hold on, let me just
1K tribe on the move, crazy?
If it don't matter to Christ, it don't matter to me. I'm a ball on the court. Miami Heat, sick of the devil that lies in the seat. Head too hot like 100 degrees. Open my Bible, I'm deep in the word and I'm reading Matthew 6:33. Seek first the kingdom and seek to be righteous. Anything else is a chronic disease. It's hot. It's hot. Hot. It's hot. It's hot. If it don't matter to Christ, it don't matter to me. I'm a ball on the court. Miami Heat, sick of the devil that lies in the seat. Head too hot like 100 degrees. Open my Bible, I'm deep in the word and I'm reading Matthew 6:33. Seek first the kingdom and seek to be righteous. And anything else is a chronic disease. It's hot. Christ, it don't matter to me, I'm a ball on the court. Miami Heat, sick of the devil that lies in the seat. Head too hot like 100 degrees. Open my Bible, I'm deep in the word and I'm reading Matthew 6:33. Seek first the kingdom and seek to be righteous, and anything else is a chronic disease. Turn to the beat and keep singing along. Speaking the truth and it's straight off the dome. They get mad, they ain't like my tone. Jesus, you would pay the ultimate price. I don't even need me alone. Took everything from the devil, I don't gotta settle, he putting me on. It's hot. I'm making my way to the bank. We blowing it up with a tank. We cracking right into the safe. No matter what, we do what it take. The works of the wicked is stuff for the righteous. God, I'm not gonna be late. They wanna say that life is a game, but I'm only playing it right.
King coming back, Holy Spirit speak on me. Yeah. Baptized to the day of the birth. Every day we gon' work to the day he returns. It's automatic. When the king hit the screen, see the static. It's automatic. I'm not a fan of my God, I'm a fanatic. Sounded out phonetically, suited in a so incredibly. Rapping with the sound of the spirit when I let him breathe. If the Father wrote my life, I gotta live it legibly. Becoming a man ain't by ages if he managed me. Whoa. Automatic, not no paddock on his wrist. More like grace, love, faith, peace, planets on his fist. He don't throw his back, he catching damage when he fish like this. Just ask Chris. It's automatic. When the king hit the screen, see the static. It's automatic. I'm not a fan of my God, I'm a fanatic. It's automatic. When the king hit the screen, see the static. It's automatic. Yeah. Automatic. Let's go. Got no paddock on my wrist, I don't trip. I'm on God's time, clocked in, permanent position, I know part-time. Devil playing games with me, well that's a far cry. When I need direction, read the Bible, I know star sign. What's the zodiac? I already know the plan. House is getting full, I keep it straight just like a poker hand. Calling, they bluffing, I guess I'm all into nothing. They keep on huffing and puffing, it's nothing up for discussion. I tell them, whoa, why they mad? Show them how it's done, yeah, it's really like that. Living what I say, I'm really like that. Getting in my way, I don't really like that. Giving away the blueprint casually. Living in peace, just a piece of this masterpiece. Harvey sent a track, told me get back to me. I did it automatically. It's automatic. When the king hit the screen, see the static. That's right. It's automatic. It's automatic. I'm not a fan of my God, I'm a fanatic. It's automatic. When the king hit the screen, see the static. It's automatic. It's automatic. Automatic.
Yes, guys, that was the best shot.
Woo! Spirit of God hit me rep on the beat. I'm deep in the scripture, I'm reading the Greek. I'm reading Hebrews 11:1. It's telling me faith is not in what you see. Prayer don't fall for the lies of the devil. He'll make something bitterly sweet. I can't fall for the same old tricks like the New York Knicks who won't ball on the Heat. TikTok like I'm a dancer. Up in the sky like I got me a banner. Too many jits, wanna be scammers. Too many kids, don't want manners. Start working hard, start looking for Santa. Making a beat, it sound like a hammer. Fly on the beat like I hopped in a phantom. They want me back on the street doing damage. Spirit of God hit me rep on the beat. I'm deep in the scripture, I'm reading the Greek. I'm reading Hebrews 11:1. It's telling me faith is not in what you see. Prayer don't fall for the lies of the devil. He'll make something bitterly sweet. I can't fall for the same old tricks like the New York Knicks who won't ball on the Heat.
vessel, trying to resist the devil. I'm just a vessel, trying to resist the devil.
This ain't me, this is him. This ain't me, this is him. This ain't me, this is him. This ain't me, this is him.
Big blessings, I'm walking in some big blessings. Big blessings, I'm walking in some big blessings.
In the winter, chin-chillin', blessings to the city. Louis bag full of cash, no robbing and killing. No more in the rear view, now I got a clear view. Mama prayers answer from her knees on that church pew. Pata, from the project halls to penitentiary walls. I could've died in all Memphis, God bless me, dawg. You gotta watch what you say, you having what you say. Jesus Christ the only way, let's get that right today. It ain't hard to accept a free gift, it's smart. The devil is your biggest odd, man, the love of God. Shed abroad in my heart by his love and grace. I still got diamonds on my teeth and Louis on my face.
All glory be to God. All glory be to God. All glory be to God. All glory be to God.
I'm just a vessel, trying to resist the devil. I'm just a vessel, trying to resist the devil.
This ain't me, this is him. This ain't me, this is him. This ain't me, this is him. This ain't me, this is him.
Big blessings, I'm walking in some big blessings. Big blessings, I'm walking in some big blessings.
B-I-G-O-L-E, big old blessings all I see. Ain't no ops, only op I got is opportunity. Shout out Seth, my life got the devil smiling less. Boys, halos over horns, I'm reborn, now I'm a threat. Pushing peace, positivity, and prayers, call that PPP. If Jesus Christ the bread of life, I eat for free like EBT. Don't speak to me so frequently if evil be unevenly dominating when you conversating, have some decency. Recently somebody wanted smoke, knock it off. Just the power of God versus the power of fraud. I'm not your competition, I'm the conversation that's gonna sit inside your head and have you thinking about why you're living for Satan. Time to change. All glory be to God. All glory be to God. All glory be to God. All glory be to God.
I'm just a vessel, trying to resist the devil. I'm just a vessel, trying to resist the devil.
This ain't me, this is him. This ain't me, this is him. This ain't me, this is him. This ain't me, this is him.
Big blessings, I'm walking in some big blessings. Big blessings, I'm walking in some big blessings.
All glory be to God. 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 My name is G1.
Come on, sing right there. Sing you. Come on, one voice. I lift my hands. Beautiful. To you. Yeah. Come on and sing it right there. You are the source of my strength. That feel good. Yes. You are the strength of my life. I lift my hands in total praise to you.
I've seen healings that don't make sense. I've seen the dead restored. I have seen you working wonders. Strange God and miracle. You're working out an unusual miracle, one that we have never seen before. You're working out an unusual miracle, one that we have never seen before. Lord, I see you working. God, I see you working. You working. You working. strange God and miracle. You're working out an unusual miracle, one that we have never seen before. You're working out an unusual miracle, one that we have never seen before. Lord, I see you working. You working. You working. You working. Lord, I see you working. You working. Miracle. You working. That we have never seen before. Some call it strange, because you're greater than magic. You working. Lord, I see you working. You working. Miracle. You working. That we have never seen before. Lord, I see you working. That don't make sense. I've seen the dead restored. I've seen you working wonders. Strange God and miracle. I see you working.
Welcome back to Real Talk Self. We're in our lifestyle segment, and I'm going to get personal again in this lifestyle segment. And we are going to talk about wellness and well-being. And I want to tell you that a lot of references, including my doctor, has stated that Ozempic and all of the Solimitudes and the longitudes, everything that, like, so you have the brand name and you have the generic and the non-generic brands. Anything that pertains to the Ozempic family, the circle, the umbrella, is a good thing. It's effective. It helps people who has diabetes, on the borderline of having diabetes, or people who don't have diabetes, to be able to lose weight. What it does is it suppresses your appetite, right? And if you just use it to boost your confidence, it is such a confidence booster because it makes you not want to eat as much as you usually do. You don't get hungry often. You get hungry less often. And because you know that you are taking this medicine to lose weight, you begin to shop for and eat the healthiest forms of food. And then you're encouraged to take your vitamins and to exercise however you're comfortable, whether it's slow walking, brisk walking, jogging, lifting weights, cardio, dancing, whatever form of exercise you like to do, you're encouraged to do that. If you're a smoker, you don't want to smoke anymore. From exercising, you realize that, oh, I breathe better when I'm not smoking. So you don't want to smoke. You just see the benefits that you get, and the side effects are very minimal. There are a lot of drugs that tells you that the side effects the side effects caused are the same thing that you're taking the drug for, and you're like, what's the point? And people take it anyhow, and people take things that are so detrimental for anxiety, for panic attacks, for disorders and depression, and you could name a list of things that another human being will tell somebody is going on with them, and they just take it, what they say, at face value. No second opinion, no evaluating themselves, their lifestyle, their habits. And with this, it's something that changes your way of eating and how much sleep you get and your lifestyle of how you're living. You know, it just boosts your confidence, and you see your life change for the better. Physically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, so on and so forth. I'm telling you, the side effects are so minimal, so insignificant, that even over-the-counter things can rectify the side effects. And most people don't even get these side effects. Like nausea is the biggest one. And not everybody get nausea. And if you get nauseous, that means you ate too much and you pretty much knew you ate too much when you know that you can only eat this amount when you're on it, or you'll get sick, you'll be nauseous. So it helps you to stay in line of how you eat. And when you're losing weight and when you're in the right shape, and if you're happy or you are, once you're healthy, fine. But the majority of us know that if you are at the right weight, you don't have these veins popping up on your legs. You can walk 10 minutes without hyperventilating and need an oxygen tank. Your stamina is better. When you're talking, you don't have to breathe extra. You're not perspiring as much. It's just better overall, And with the fear of being body shamed or feeling insecure, you'll say, I don't give a F. I like how I look. This is how I am. This is me, and nobody can change me. And, live your life. But if you choose to live your life being honest to yourself, then take the right steps to get that boost that you need. You don't have to be on it for a long time. Just get enough of the strength and the support that you need to get to where you're strong enough to be like, you know what? I like eating healthy. I like doing these exercises. I like, how I breathe. I can stay underwater holding my breath for a very long time. Before, I wasn't able to do that. I used to be able to do that. And then when I just started just not caring, I couldn't do it. And now I can do it. And I know exactly what I'm talking about. We are supposed to live to be, in this day and age, we are supposed to live to be 120 years old, at least 120 years old. Our lifespan should be at least 120 years of age. That means at 60 years of age, we are halfway to reaching the fullness of our lifespan. All right? And our latter years are supposed to be greater than our former years. So when our latter years come, we're supposed to be even more wise. And when we age, how we look is even better. Because our definition and our tone is so much better. The maturity is better. Our features is defined even better. And that's starting from now, no matter where you are, whether you are a quarter way, halfway, 3/4 way, start from now, because our body restores and renews itself, because that's how we are made up by God to do so. And we pray for the help of God, and He gives us the help by activating what has been placed inside of us, giving us a revelation of the power that we have within us to be strong, to have self-control, and to have discipline. Exercise self-control and discipline in our daily lives, our daily routine, our daily practices. We don't have to be predictable in our day-to-day lives, but we do have to be disciplined. We do have to practice self-control. And we do have to enjoy our lives on earth. In this life, we are supposed to be prosperous and have good success. We are supposed to excel, be prosperous, and be in good health, even as our soul prospers. Physical exercise is good, but spiritual exercise is even better. Allowing yourself to be knowledgeable. Do not perish for lack of knowledge. Seek wisdom, knowledge, and understanding every day. Every day. Let wisdom be your best friend. All right? And with that being said, I will be back with the faith segment of Real Talk Self.
You and me, know we got synergy. What we need, come with me. That coffee and the cream together. Yeah.
Welcome back to Real Talk Self. We're in our faith segment. You are so powerful. And your tongue, your mouth, okay? And if your tongue is cut out of your mouth, you will not be able to speak. So the circumference of your mouth houses your tongue. And you are able to speak. And your tongue is a ready pen. That means that it writes. It writes your story. You can even use your tongue to go back into your past and change things in your past that will cause a change in your current situation and your future. You're talking about time travel. You can use your tongue to time travel to your past, change some things that changes what's going on in your current situation, and fix how you want to fix things that's going on to cause an effect that you want in your tomorrow and your future. All right, how is that possible? For example, say someone and you had a conversation in your past and you said something to offend the person. And here you are today in the present and the person is upset with you. In the past, you said this about me and it made me feel a certain way. And because of that, I didn't pursue this. And A, B, C, all the way through to Z. And you understand that your tongue is a ready pen. You say to that person, even though what you said, you meant it at that time because you were upset with the person, or maybe it was the blatant truth and the person just didn't know how to take the truth. From where you are in the present, you can use your tongue and say to the person, not lying, you can say to the person, when I said that to you, I was in a mind space that day and I did not put myself in your shoes or take the right perspective or have the right posture in the way how I speak to you. Because what you were going through, I hadn't gone through it. And who am I to tell you that if you hadn't pursued what you wanted to do, that your outcome would have not been the outcome that you were expecting, when I've never tried it myself. And because of what I said to you, you did not pursue what you wanted to pursue. And therefore, here we are right now. But I know that because you have come so far and you're still here with me, standing here with me, talking to me, through it all, you overcame and you're a strong person for that. And I want you to know that if it is on your mind still, I support you for trying it. I don't think there's anything impossible for anyone to accomplish, especially with God. I do think, however, that you should first make God your partner in everything you do and get his point of view and his confirmation that the strategy that you plan to take is the strategy, because there are many ways of doing something, many ways to skin a cat. But you want the right strategy. So I think you should pray about it, so you get the right strategy. And if you need my help in any way, I'm here for you. All of that hurt and pain and insecurity and things that you cause in a person's life, within that moment in that conversation, you changed the past. All of that got destroyed. The person is now in front of you, completely different from when they first started talking with you in this moment. From when they first speaking with you in this moment, that's a completely different mentality you're interacting with right now from what you just said. And let the conversation end with that person knowing that they are capable. And if you even think at that time they still aren't capable, who are you to say that they're not capable? Give them the right tools. Think of now, where are they going to go from here? You told them to see God. And if by all means you've ever heard of a place that can, assist in what they're doing, or even to give them your phone number or email address, if you need me, reach out to me. And you can go on Google and do some research and give them some references. I promise you, even if that person does not pursue the thing that they wanted to pursue, they will think differently. And if they do pursue what they want to pursue, they would also think differently about you and themselves. Right? And therefore, you're justified and they're justified. You have a clear conscience and they have a clear conscience. Now, if you're the type of person to be like, I don't, and hopefully you're not. So the other scenario is best. You have a clear conscience and they have a clear conscience. And now you have changed the future, because if they decided to pursue it, and whether it didn't or it did work out for them, when you see them again in the future, they're not going to remember. And if they even remember that nasty experience from the past, they're also going to remember that encounter, divine encounter, that better conversation, right? That better interaction. And it will be a better interaction between you and the person. And if they pursued what they wanted to and they were successful in achieving what they pursued, they're going to be like, oh, I told you I could do it from back then. No. They're going to realize that back then, there was a reason why you said it. Whether you didn't see it in them or you did, or maybe you were going through your own situation and you didn't give them a chance, they are going to realize that no matter what, they got the encouragement from you, even though it wasn't the validation probably that they need, but they got something good from you and they were successful. And the interaction between you and them, wonderful. There are many ways to time travel and make things better in your current situation without becoming the actual age again, that actual year, that actual time, that actual moment, the venue, everything, all down this outfit. There are ways to go back and rectify things. I'm not saying to go now and call up people and tell them your whole life story and all of that, because, confessing your sins with one another is not going around telling people your business and woe is me and living in your past when you have overcome your past and you're, on a different level and in a different mindset right now. It is that when that opportunity comes for you to do the right thing, you do the right thing. So that the future manifestation is of the right thing. You bear good fruits. Because it will benefit you and your lineage. All right? With that being said, thank you so much for watching Real Talk Self. Be sure to stay connected with me via social media at Real Talk Self, at Ihesiah versus Ihesiah.
You and me, know we got